well tonight. First person here is Jay. Will I have a chance to make it right with Brianna the Aries? And if so, when do you see this process beginning? Could be sometime this summer. Like maybe sometime in the month of June, like late June. Cinnamon, what's happening for me tomorrow? What's happening for me tomorrow? Oh, it looks really dark in here. This doesn't want to turn on. I think I need new batteries for it. It's like you can't even see me. How do I put the where the hell do I put the batteries for this thing? Oh boy. All right, well, we'll worry about it another time. What's happening for me tomorrow? There's a new beginning on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past and an old wound begins to heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with the Taurus, could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. There's a new beginning on the horizon. Sagittarius could be around, being guided by the divine. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Not bad. Anonymous, I heard from the right after the live, and they said that they've been in touch with the lawyers and everything, which I guess I was just late to know everything. What do you see happening next? This is about that accident. Okay, it looks like it just takes time, or there's like aggravation because there may be like stupid red tape that needs to be gone through. But ultimately, I think you're going to get a payout for the repair, and I think that you may make out in the deal. Like it looks like they take care of you. It just may be annoying getting to the final, to the end. Like it may take some time. Red, BC's intentions towards me this week. BC's intentions towards me this week. Maybe hoping that things change for the better quickly. Happiness comes in around the situation. Cause for celebration comes in. Communication picks up. You'll hear from them, and they may want to spend time together this week. Things look really good this week. I don't know where you are in the situation, but communication should pick up, spending time together, and intentions should be for things to move forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. Mario, does LJ want a romantic reunion? I think she does. Is she going to make a move? I think she will make a move. It might take some time. It could take time. She's a little stubborn, and it looks like she's trying to she tries to play games, or she tries to get like a rise out of you, or she wants to make you do something, or she wants you to chase her. But I think ultimately she will. I think she will make a move. Maggie for the next 72. Maggie for the next 72. Could have money coming in. You may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Good luck comes in. A new beginning is on the horizon, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Not a bad couple of days. Ari, General. You may walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. An old wound is healing, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Susie, should I send Sean my song? He's a producer. I'm scared that he'll judge me. Okay, let's see. Should I send Sean my song? I would do it. I don't think you have anything to lose. What's the worst that happens? Nothing. Nothing's going to happen if you don't send it anyway. I would send it. The cards say yes. Tanya, next 48, anything good? You've got money coming in, an old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could feel relief around life moving forward, and something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen. Perseverance pays off. A new beginning is on the horizon. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on, and there could be a romantic offer that comes in. Not bad. Not bad. Stojans, General. Well, you have the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Listen to your intuition. Life is coming back into balance. Intuition is heightened. You could be spending time with the Pisces. Could be spending time with the Gemini. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You could be planning travel. Let me see if I plug in this light, if it will make it any difference. Like, why does it have to be so dark in here? I don't think that this is going to make any difference. Does it make a little bit of a difference? I'll put it over here. What happened? I can't even see myself. See if that's any better. Looks awfully dark. Because that stupid lamp broke. I gotta get something better for in here. T-Vet Love. No longer holding yourself back, being guided by the divine. A love offer comes in that's like a wish come true. Anxiety around love moves into the past. It could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. You could have long-term commitment around your next relationship. If you're not in one right now, there's a new beginning on the horizon that's romantic that could lead to a committed relationship. You'll also walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Davy, love. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have a new love offer that comes in. Could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. There's a little bit of anxiety around love. You have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You have a Leo here and a Scorpio. You may have choices around love. You may feel like things are a little bit out of balance or a little bit upside down. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But love should be moving forward with new options. Channel 111, general. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business and brings in cause for celebration. Listen to your intuition. You have good luck coming in. The world is at your feet, and before the end of this month, something should happen that makes you very happy. Sister, will T and I reconcile? She blocked me and didn't respond to any of my emails. What is she feeling right now? You will reconcile. Yeah, I believe you will. It may take a little bit of time because she's feeling a little stuck and stagnant. She's still feeling angry, and she may feel like things are a little upside down, or she's just not ready to talk yet. But ultimately, yeah, I think you guys will reconcile. All about me, no call from Dwayne. Advice. Okay, let's see. But it shows that communication's coming in. Oh, this guy's annoying. Okay, it looks like communication is coming in quickly, and that may make you feel relief. You know what? I wouldn't reach out to him until you hear from him again, and I think you will hear from him again. I think disappointments move into the past and romance heats up. It's just taking a little bit longer than we expect. So annoying. Meanwhile, you have an Aries around that may want to spend time together. Brenda, in love for tonight and tomorrow. Love for tonight and tomorrow. Looks a little slow. So Hermit's in reverse, which can indicate that somebody may be closed off emotionally. And if you're in a relationship or a connection, you may feel as if things have weakened. Communication looks like it may be down, and things just look a little stuck. It doesn't look like anything terrible is happening. It just looks slow. I wouldn't expect anything. If you don't have plans, I don't think anything is going to come up. Well, even if you do have plans, it might not happen. Things look a little disappointing, but not terrible. Nothing heartbreaking or that disappointing. Just looks like it's slow. Mihak, can my husband trust the person F that he is working with? And will he give my husband money after the job is done? Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think that he's trustworthy. Safi, money. You have money coming in. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Moving forward towards greener pastures. Happiness comes out over finances improving. Pretty good. Nisha, how did Safa feel when we broke up? Will he come back to me this month? I don't see him returning this month. He may need some time to himself. He may feel like life is a little bit out of balance, and he may feel like there's indecision around him. I don't see him returning before the end of May. I would give the situation some space. All about me in the Aries, I'm not talking to because he's a liar. Will he try to contact me, and will he be telling the truth? Will he be trying to contact me? You are going to hear from him. I'm not convinced he's going to tell you the truth. He may give you a story. Tanya, A's next move, I'm stubborn. You'll hear from him. You should hear from him soon. When you least expect it, out of the clear blue sky, a decision is made for communication to pick up and for things to move forward. I'm going to say probably before the month ends. Oh, Mr. Maurice, you're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You are very welcome. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Money comes in. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with an Aries. G-Star, husband and I for next week. You could have a little argument. This isn't that big of a deal. It's like a conflict, a disagreement about something. You may be annoyed or maybe feeling a little bit negative, but nothing too terrible is happening. You just may not be agreeing on something. Solanas, when will I get a job? You could get one pretty soon, like maybe within the next 5 weeks. New love, what's the reason that you said that I won't find love online? I said you won't find love online? I think that the question you asked me was, would you find it in person or online, and in person came up stronger. It doesn't mean you can't. There is free will in this world. Anything is possible. If you weigh one thing against the other, one's going to come up with a higher probability. But I would never tell somebody that they couldn't do anything. So I don't think that you can't find it. It just seems like the opportunity is greater elsewhere. Same thing with the job. It's like if you could have 20 job opportunities, if the question is, am I going to get a job? But if you turn them all down or you don't show up for the first day of work, you're not going to get the job, or you're going to lose the job. So you see what I'm saying? So I would never tell someone they can't meet someone online. You can meet someone online. It just shows higher probability elsewhere. When I answered that question, whenever it was. But I would never tell somebody that they couldn't do anything, because it's free, there's free will. You know what I mean? Virna, when will I meet G? When will I meet G? I don't see it on the horizon. If you don't have anything planned or you haven't been talking about it, it could take time. There's indecision around the situation. You may have to discuss it with them, because I'm not seeing it on the immediate horizon. Sag girl, was it a good idea for them to take Z back to the hospital? Yes. Where the heck am I? Hang on. Avery, are you awake? S. Rosie, maybe I'm up to? S. is very seriously seeing another girl. I think there is somebody else around this person. Shauna, journal for the rest of the week. Cause for celebration comes in, work, school, or business. A wish comes true. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. You could hear from an old friend, or somebody from your past may be returning. If somebody does, cards suggest slow and steady wins the race. Amazing me, will I get over this hump at my job, or should I start looking for a new job? I don't want to be caught off guard. I think you're going to get over the hump. KK, my cat just came back from the vet. Will he get better soon? Oh, I hope so. Will my cat get better soon? I think so. Yeah, you have a wish around the situation that comes true. All about Maine for the rest of the night. You could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. You could be spending time with the Taurus. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new beginning is on the horizon, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad. TR, is Vivi going to get back to me? Is Vivi going to get back to me? Yes, they are. Tanya, A's anxiety. Will he come at me with an attitude? I want what I want and want it now because I'm not in the mood at all. A's anxiety. Will he come at me with an attitude? Okay, let's see. I don't think he has an attitude, and I think his anxiety is easing. I think it's getting much better than it's been. And he doesn't seem to have an attitude. He seems to be kind, caring, sincere, and down to earth. And it seems like the conversation goes well, like it's mutual. T-Vet, why did Jay block me? Odd, we haven't spoken in months. Like, why do people do that? It's stupid. Okay, it's a way of controlling or manipulating the situation. So even though you haven't spoken in months, you're still on this person's mind, and they think that they're going to get a rise out of you, or they're setting a boundary to see what could happen. You know, it's a form of manipulation. It's stupid. It's stupid. They're probably going to unblock you when they realize that it didn't work. Beautiful one. What to expect from D? What to expect from D? You have a new beginning on the horizon, like a wish that comes true. Listen to your intuition. The relationship could strengthen. A disappointment heals and things move forward towards success. Looks like you should see an improvement. Tiana, I told my boyfriend to ask me what he wanted to do without worry of me getting mad. He asked about a threesome maybe in the future. Is that something that I should worry? Wait a second, wait a minute. I told my boyfriend to ask me what he wanted to do without worry of me getting mad. He asked about a threesome maybe in the future. Is that something that you should worry about? No, I don't think you should worry about it, especially if you're not opposed to it. If you're into something like that, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. Let's see what the cards say. If you're into it, it should be fine. It should be fine. LA, is the Gemini actually happy being a sugar baby? 1 minute she seems happy on vacation, then she's posting about wanting to leave the country forever. I'm concerned. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. This person, I don't think that you have a lot to be concerned about. Like, I don't think that they're in any danger, but it looks like all that glistens isn't gold. Okay, so it's like whatever's going on, it's like it's not as great as it may appear. You know, going on vacation is great, but the circumstances around it, everything comes with a price. So no, they're not as happy as they would like people to believe that they are, but, and it also looks like they want a lot of attention. But I mean, you could check in with this person. You know, I don't see any reason, you know, why you couldn't, like, ask them how they're doing. But I don't think they're as thrilled as, yeah. It's not at all it's cracked up to be. Peace. Was M wanting to keep the conversation going last night when he reached out to me, acting like he didn't know me? And how will he respond to me if I text him making small talk? I think he wants to start over. If you text him and start small talk, he'll talk to you. But it seems like it's kind of slow. And I don't know. There's something. I don't like this pretending to not know who you were and having a like. What's the point of that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like manipulating. So I don't care for that. And it looks slow. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't reach out to this person. And I don't know what the circumstances were or how you were talking to somebody who was pretending it wasn't you. But if you wanted to move forward with this situation, just keep in mind that it's starting under manipulation. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, why would you pretend that you don't know who I am if you know who I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's manipulating. So just keep that in mind. And it looks a little slow. If you wanted to reach out to them, they'll respond. They'll respond. John B. What will be Karen's response if my mom approaches with marriage proposal for us within this month? They would be undecided in the moment. They would have to take time to think about it, but there is potential for things to move forward. So it could be positive, but it wouldn't be right away. They would have to take time. Krishna, what to expect with M? Will he try to hang out soon or meet up? There's definitely communication coming in. Yeah, you could wind up meeting up soon. Yep. Girly, how does H feel about me? Pretty good. May find you to be a kind, caring, loyal person. Somebody who's grounded and stable. Somebody who's intuitive and successful. Somebody who's unique. Pretty good. Beautiful one. Career in June. You've got the world at your feet. Negativity moves into the past. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that brings in some good money. That's good. Not bad. T-Vet is so strange. What should I expect from him next? Yeah, he's another one that's a little manipulating here. So when he realizes that he didn't get a reaction from you for blocking you, he's going to unblock you. And then nothing will happen for a minute, but then there could be communication that comes in. It's like he'll unblock you, you'll be unblocked for like a minute, and then he'll reach out to you. It's like game playing. Like all of this nonsense with blocking and lying and bullshit. It's all forms of communication that don't get anywhere. It is. It's stupid. It's stupid. But it's like people know that blocking somebody is like insulting. So they think that they're going to get a rise. Like, oh, well, what is she going to think if I block her? Like, stupid. But anyway, that's what's going to happen. I think anyway. That's what the cards say. Samantha, love. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, lay down the law, set boundaries, and express exactly what you want out of your current relationship with the next potential that comes in, because you could get it. Perseverance pays off, brings in cause for celebration. Looks like you're moving forward. Because it looks like you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you should have choices that come in around love. A new journey could lead to a committed relationship that functions very well with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Scorpio. Tibet, when will I be financially able to buy a new truck in cash? Could be sometime over the winter. Where are we now? Fifth month? I'm going to say like maybe like next February, if you focus on it. Joey, how does James D think of me? May find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, independent, creative, unique, and successful. Tiana, it's like I'm not opposed, but I'm not sure if that's what I want and if I'm secure enough for that. I'm wondering if it will be a deal breaker. Okay. Will it ruin the relationship? If you're having second thoughts and you're feeling insecure, I wouldn't move forward with it. Yeah, I wouldn't move forward with it. See how you feel at that time. If you're not ready for it right now, then don't do it now. But if you feel differently 6 months from now, then you can make the decision then. It doesn't look like it's going to destroy the relationship, like the act of it. But if you're feeling insecure, it could bring out that insecurity, and the insecurity can damage the relationship over long term. So think about it before you do it. Kevin, general. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You have money coming in. Listen to your intuition. Could reconnect with an old friend or someone from your past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. All about me and what's going on with Lamar. He seems distracted by someone. I don't see anybody else around him as of right now. He's actually looking a little negative and a little stuck. Could be dealing with an old wound that hasn't healed. Maybe feeling very ambitious around work, school, or a business thing. But I don't see anybody else around him as of right now. It looks a little bit like tired, worn out, drained. Like, could be a little disappointed overall. That may be why he feels distracted. Oh, Tiana, he asked you or you asked him? See, that's the thing. It's like men and women are different when it comes to sex. So I don't think that if that's like, I think that that's what, I think every man wants to have a threesome. Like, I don't think that that's abnormal. And I don't think it means he doesn't love you. But if you're going to feel that way, then I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's always, it's very hard because I think that for most of the time, the woman feels much more emotionally connected sexually, whereas I think like men could be a little bit different. So if you're feeling like sex is sex, intimacy is intimacy, love is love, right? So you could have intimate conversations with somebody and not have sex and have a very intimate relationship. They can know things about you that nobody else knows about you and never see you naked. And then you could have love where you love somebody, love a friend, and never have sex with them and never have intimate conversations. But the lines get blurred sometimes. So if you're just having a threesome and it is nothing, it's just sex, it's just something different. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It's just sex. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you could make that distinction and digest that, and it sounds like you're struggling with it, which is why I would say that it wouldn't be a good idea if that's how you're feeling. If you were just feeling like, I always bring up this one friend of mine. I have a friend of mine who does not think of anything of like going to a nude beach, having sex with anybody. She doesn't for whatever reason equate sex with love or emotion. Like she'll go out and screw someone that's married. She just feels like it's two people that are enjoying the moment and it means nothing else. Me personally, I couldn't do that. It doesn't mean that I'm right, she's wrong. If anything, she probably is a little emotionally stronger than I am, right? So if you were like her and you were like, hey, it's just an experience, it doesn't mean anything, I'm never going to see these people again, I don't give a shit, then I would say do it. But if you're struggling with it too much, it's not worth it. Don't jeopardize your relationship, because for what? Like, for what? Did that wrong. Bella, starting YouTube about my mental disorder. Your thoughts. I think it's a good idea. Okay, so success comes in, well balanced, well functioning channel, and things could grow, change, and transform, and things could move forward if you listen to your intuition. I think a lot of people struggle with different things. It doesn't make a difference what it is. And if this is something that you've struggled with and you're honest and you just speak from your heart and talk about what your struggles are and what you've been through, people out there will identify with it and watch for that reason. And it will help somebody, because it always helps when you hear somebody that's been through something similar to you. So yeah, I would go for it. I would go for it. Samantha for the rest of the month. You could have choices and options that come in, and life could change for you for the better quickly around social activities. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Cancer here. You may be planning a road trip. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. Feeling perseverant, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And you're making decisions that are pushing your life forward. Joey, what did the supervisors were saying about me? They may be saying, I don't know exactly word for word, that you're very well balanced. They have a lot of respect for you, think that you're hardworking, smart, intelligent, and genuinely a happy person. Pretty good. T-Vet, does he secretly view my stories? Not always. Maybe once in a while, but no, not always. Beautiful one, does he want commitment with me in the future? Well, there's potential. I don't know that he's thinking along those lines right now, but there is potential for it. To be the Sagittarius, all talk and no action. I'm sure I'll hear from him, but I don't want to date him. When I let him down, will it go well? I feel bad about his manhood issues, but he's lied to me. You know what? It'll be fine, because I think you could just kind of back out of it. And I think that he's got anxiety around the situation anyway. I think you'll be fine. Yeah, I think it will be somewhat relieving for him because of the issues he's having. Dylan, what do you want from me? Peggy Sue, what is R's next move towards me in love and when? Situation looks a little stuck and stagnant. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship. There's some negativity here. I don't see much happening. If nothing's been going on recently, I would reach out to them and not wait because they look like they're stuck and stagnant. Tiana, what's the gossip on me at work? There's some whispers. There's always going to be gossip at work. That's what people do. I can't tell you exactly what it is because I don't know. You know, it's like, it's petty shit. Like, people may be talking about, like, just petty stuff. Like, I don't know, like, there's like a disaster here. I don't know if something was disastrous, but they may be saying that something was a disaster or something is burdened and weighed down or there's stress around you. But it's not a big deal because it's like it could be said on Monday and by Wednesday everybody forgot about it. It's just normal office bullshit that is around every workplace and everything that you do. People gossip. It's just the way it is. Unfortunately. I would try to stay out of it if you can, only because it's just negative. It's just like low vibration shit, which is just going to bring you down. I would try to ignore it. Dana, general for the rest of the month. You're making decisions that are pushing your life forward. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. You have cause for celebration that comes in around romance heating up, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders and you could have something nice happen around finances. Adonis, what does Aquarius feel about us right now? May feel like things are a little slow and stagnant, but could also be intending for communication to pick up and maybe thinking that things are going to be moving forward, which I think is what's going to happen this summer. Life seems to come into balance. Like, she may be like busy with something, work, school, business, and then when that moves into the past, that's when her intentions are for things to move forward. So she may kind of acknowledge that things have been slow lately. Tanya, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's like, it's ridiculous already. It's like, what are we doing here? Peggy Sue, will R ever contact me again? And when are we over for good? Okay, I don't see this person reaching out to you right now or in the immediate future. I would never say that you'll never hear from somebody again ever, because that's, I just wouldn't say that to anybody because we don't know what happens a year from now. But it doesn't look like the situation is moving forward because there's disappointment and things are a little stuck and stagnant. So I would say for right now, I don't see things moving forward. Maybe over the next like 3 to 6 months, I don't see much happening. You could reach out to this person if you want to, or you can just kind of work on putting it behind you. But that's your choice. Essence, why am I constantly gaining weight? I've been working out and eating better, but it feels like I'm gaining more and more. I don't know why. Wondering if I should be concerned about anything. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything specific that you should be concerned about. What I would suggest, because it looks like things are slow and stagnant, there's not much changing here and things are a little out of balance. Like, be serious about like writing down exactly what you're eating, and like not even like calorie wise, like even if you just take tomorrow and say, all right, I'm just going to eat what I normally do and just write everything down, just to see at the end of the day exactly how much you're eating, and then take notice of how much protein you're eating versus like how much sugar. And watch out for things like, you know, like for years they told us that oatmeal was good for us. Well, oatmeal sucks. Now they're telling us that oatmeal sucks. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there may be, and the reason why I'm saying this is not only for myself, but because I was recently watching, I don't remember whose video it was. Can't remember who it was, but somebody did a video about a TV show about people that were trying to lose weight. I can't remember who it was. I think that the show itself was English. I think that it took place in England. And the people that were participating in it that were saying that they couldn't lose weight weren't realizing exactly how much they were eating. And that's why they weren't losing weight. Like one guy was eating breakfast in the morning and he was like, well, I just have cereal. But it turned out it was like a 1,200 calories breakfast. But it didn't seem like that. So take notice of that because it looks like slow and stagnant because you're missing something. And I don't know what that is that you're missing. Like you're overlooking something. Jay, how did B feel when she saw me at work tonight? How did B feel when she saw me at work tonight? Pretty good. Grounded, stable, may think that you're smart, intelligent, hardworking, and attractive. John, Leslie, and I for the rest of the month. If you've been feeling lately like things have been stuck and stagnant, that energy shifts and things move forward and success comes in around the situation improving, and you could be feeling like relief around things moving forward. I would say that there should be an improvement. Adonis, I feel like sometimes Aquarius wants me to talk, but nah, I'm too stubborn for that. Oh, the issue with oatmeal is, well, they always said that it lowered cholesterol and it was supposed to be good, but supposedly now it's high in sugar and it's, shit, what was the other thing? It was high in sugar, especially if you get instant. But they were even saying that the steel cut ones weren't good because I think it was the carbohydrate content. And but now if you watch Abby Sharp, the dietitian, she'll tell you that that's not true. It is good if you pair it with like protein and fiber, maybe carbs, protein, fiber. But you know, like I question her too. Only because she's always talking about not dieting and you know, so eat what you want, but she's thin, so she's not intuitive eating whatever she wants and staying thin like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just not. So you have to like figure out what works for you, and I think that as you get older, more protein is better than carbs because I think the carbohydrates just stick with people. And I think that it also holds a lot of water and it makes people more bloated. That's anyway in my experience. But I can't remember what else they were saying about oatmeal. Maybe it had something to do with the way that it was grown, the wheat and the pesticides and shit. I don't know. Look it up on YouTube. That's where I saw it. Essence, it's crazy because I lost weight before. I'm psyching myself out. Yeah, I mean, you can lose weight. It's just, you know, everything is changing. You know, like for years, like when I was young, like I would just, I lived on carbohydrates, rice, pasta. I ate all of it. I ate fat-free shit. You know, and I was thin, but I was also young, right? I didn't eat a lot of protein because I was a vegetarian my whole life. But it's just like things are changing, and I think that there is something to be said for some of these new things that they're suggesting. I never was a big fake like I don't like fake sugar, I don't like fake butter, I don't like any of that shit. I don't like it. Like other people like it. Like I don't eat it because I don't like it. Even though I remember years ago Weight Watchers always pushed, I can't believe it's not butter. It's disgusting. I could believe it's not butter. It's gross. So I always would eat regular butter. But I definitely believe now that when there's fat in something, it will keep you full longer. So better off to have real whole milk ricotta cheese with whatever and stay full longer than be always looking for something else. Yeah, you got to figure out what works for you. But, you know, every time, like literally, you can Google, is pasta bad for me? And it will say pasta is terrible for you. And then you get another one, oh, pasta is good for you. Keeps you full. It's cheap. You can make it all different kinds of ways. I mean, literally, you'll get the opposite answer for everything. So I think you got to figure out what works for you. But I think there is something for most people with too many carbohydrates that keep you hungry or make you hungry, and keeps you like the hormone level. I think it's ghrelin that is the hunger level, or maybe that's not. I've watched so many videos, but the like you could, if you just play around with different foods, you'll figure it out. My sister-in-law is now doing keto, and she thought that that would be the most miserable diet you could ever go on, but she's loves it because she's not hungry, she's not craving sweets, and she's got a huge sweet tooth. And she's showing me that she's in ketosis, like crazy ketosis, and she's like, I don't even want anything sweet. So there is something to it. Like, you can shut off the desire for sweets by eating more protein and by eating like higher amounts of like fish and meat. Whereas if you eat like bread and pasta, you're just going to want more bread and pasta. So there is something to that. But you got to figure out what it is that works for you. Now, because I've been eating sardines. I don't like them. Like, I don't, but I think because my nose, I don't really have a great sense of smell right now. I don't have any sense of smell. I think my taste is a little off and they don't really taste like anything, and I can swallow it with water, and they will keep you full for a long time. They're like $1.39 for a can like this. You eat them and you just have you're just not hungry. Like, I'm just not hungry. Like, what's better than that? We're on Weight Watchers. I'm like, oh, 3 points. I could have a mozzarella stick. I could have 4 crackers. I could have optional points. If I walk around the block, could I eat another mozzarella stick? I don't want to live like that. I'd rather eat the can of sardines and then not want to eat. Anyway. Where was I? Fits on. How does Tanya think of me? May find you to be like strong, confident, sincere, down to earth. May find you to be attractive, hardworking, and successful. If there was a disappointment around this situation, it's moved into the past. I don't know what that is, but that's moved into the past. Beautiful one. Will they give us the option to work from home full time? I don't think that they will. Not now, anyway. Jay, what's next with B? Communication could pick up, things move forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. You might be feeling like you're more in control of the situation, and you could be spending time together outside of work. Let's see what happens. Tanya, I think the only thing was that it caused mucus to build up in the body. I don't remember hearing that. I think that it had something to do with that we're not supposed to be eating whatever the plant comes from, the oats, after they told us for how long that we should be eating it. At least that's what I heard. Oh, now they're saying that you don't need high fiber. You know how they always said that you need fiber so that you could poop? Now they're saying that that's not true anymore. That it actually binds up the something or other. Like you could really drive yourself fucking nuts. Okay, let me tell you something about the sardines. They're very mushy. So it's like if you were to try to take them out of the can, they kind of break apart. So you could put them in something else. Like if you like tuna, you can mix it up in tuna. If you can, I mean, I just like put them in my mouth and swallow it with water. I know they sound really gross, but they're really not that bad. They're really not. If you want to eat them, the Mediterranean ones with the olive oil and the olives in it are not that bad. Lemon will help. I mean, they're not that fishy. I would say that you could get a can of tuna fish that may be fishier than the sardines. But the sardines are supposed to be really low in mercury and very high in the omegas. So I would say if you like fish, I'm not a big fish person, and I'm eating it. So if I could eat it, like I hate salmon. Although I would eat it if it was like in a sushi thing, which is odd, but I would eat it like that, but I don't like grilled salmon or any of that crap. But the sardines really aren't that bad, and it's a small can, and there's 20 grams of protein in that little can. So if you got it, if you're struggling for protein, anyway. um, Ari girl, general for the next 4 days. For the next 4 days, life comes back into balance. Could be spending time with a Virgo, could be spending time with a Leo. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Something should happen in the next 4 days that makes you very happy. Perseverance pays off. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Money comes in, and make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. H, W's intentions and moves towards me. There could be communication that comes in, but I don't see them having any specific intentions at this point. Where am I, Stacy? Fit son. Is AB still in love with his ex? I think he's still a little in love with his ex, yes. Stacy, is it in my best interest to go to my lunch party at Latitude tomorrow night? Yes. Son, I did. Leslie, I did that one. Tiana, I did. Beautiful one, I did. Karima, Sahil's current feelings, thoughts and feelings for me. May find you to be a genuinely nice person. May think that you're genuinely a happy person. May find you to be a loyal friend. May think that you're kind, caring, sincere, and successful. May find you to be like serene, easy to get along with, and pleasant to be around. Telling you, I think it's true about fiber. My dad had a blockage in his intestines, and he couldn't have high fiber. He could only have Miralax. See? Like, everything, they tell you one thing, and then it's the opposite. It drives me nuts. Now, plants are bad for you. You're not supposed to have vegetables. I can't. Miss Ilario, why is Mr. Muto inactive online lately? Seems to have a lot going on. So there could be somebody from their past around that may be taking up some of their time. There's some indecision around whatever the online thing is. They may feel like they need a break from it, and they also could be planning travel, and they could also be busy with work. So they have a lot going on. It doesn't look like it's a top priority for them at this moment. whatever it is, the online thing. Essence, love for this week. Something could happen around love that makes you happy. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or spend time with somebody that you're hoping to spend time with. But overall, it looks a little slow. There could be a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but it looks like it's a little slow this week. Dakota, love for the rest of the month. Love for the rest of the month. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. If you've been feeling burdened or stressed around love, that moves into the past and things should move forward. Oh, if I skip your question, can you send the question with a blue heart? Booby Lee, I have not seen the question. Karima, general for Sohail and I. Looks like it's a little slow and stagnant. It looks like you may be feeling like things are at a standstill. There could be communication that comes in, but things look slow. There may be a third party around the situation that could be interfering, or that may be why things are so slow. There's indecision around the situation. But I think that you'll hear from this person. Angel, love for this week. Love for this week. Success comes in around love. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship looks like it's functioning well. If you're not with anyone, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you've got an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, moving forward towards greener pastures. Stacey, I got an interview on Friday. How will it go? Goes well. You have a wish that comes true around a new job or business opportunity. You could be moving forward pretty quickly. Negativity is moving into the past. Jewel, love for the next 2 weeks. Love for the next 2 weeks. Make a decision to walk away or detach from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. The next 2 weeks look a little slow. I wouldn't, it looks like you may be like disconnecting from people, places, and things that aren't serving you, but it doesn't look like much is moving forward around love in the next 2 weeks. There's some indecision, and you could be feeling a little bit like things are out of balance. More like detaching, focusing on yourself, and getting your life in order over the next 2 weeks. Like feeling like I'm doing things that I need to do for myself. Not so much focused on love over the next 2 weeks. Booby Lee, general. You have money coming in. Money comes in. You have a Sagittarius that enters. And you have a new job or business opportunity that could be a side hustle that either you may be thinking about doing, or if you're already doing it, it could take off and bring in some good money. You also may be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. No longer holding yourself back. You're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life starts to move forward pretty quickly. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. You might be planning a road trip. A Cancer enters. Jewel for tomorrow. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off, and you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Got some money coming in. Life could change for you for the better quickly. You got good luck coming in. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Say, heart, what's going to happen between me and John Watson in the next 2 months? Things get unstuck and seem to move forward. A new venture begins. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around the situation. I don't see commitment or a lot of love here. If this is a romantic thing, I would say you could be spending time together. Communication could pick up, but I don't see a commitment here. If this isn't romantic, the relationship is still growing, changing, and transforming for the better. A new journey begins. And you have a wish that comes true around this situation. I don't know what the connection is. Sarah, just wanted to recheck how Friday will go if I take F on his offer on a date. If I take F up on his offer for a date. It's pleasant. It's pleasant. It's a little slow. Like, I would say it's nothing extraordinary, but it may be a pleasant evening out. It should go well. Wise soul, can I get my money back from this scammer, Mrs. Jones? Can I get my money back from this scammer, Mrs. Jones? You can. Yeah, you can. Fifth son, will I someday own the company I'm now staying in? Will I someday own the company now I'm staying in? I don't think so. As of right now, the answer is no. I don't believe so. Titty Bumble on Spirit cards. Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Did the last one say fears around money? Fears around money, but there's good news coming in around financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging in a new area of study. So if you're worried about money, try not to stress too much, because I think it's going to work itself out. Six of Water. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. Nostalgia. Aisha for the rest of the week. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and there's, what's the matter, babes? And cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward towards greener pastures. What's the matter? Do you need my help? Okay. All right. I'll help. You could do it yourself? Could you get the door open? You need me to open the door? All right. My sweatshirt's half on, half off. Let me get her to the bathroom. Oh. You can't get the door open? You need help? I'll help you. I'll help you. What do you need, water? What are you looking at shops, Dylan? You get it, good. Are you okay? What do you need? Oh, okay. You need my help? You what? You're hungry? Yeah. What do you want? You want those muffins? What? Oh, all right, I'll pull them up. I'll pull them up. Okay. These pants are a little too big for you yet. All right, eat your peppers now, okay? Okay, good girl. Oh, don't bark at me. You had everything that you could possibly want. You want to come in here? Come on in. I'll make room. Go ahead, sit down right there.
That's a big pepper.
It's a big pepper, yes. Go ahead, sit down right there. Go ahead. Good boy. Then he leaves. He always does that. He always does that guy. Nuza, why A stopped talking to me? It looks like their life got busy. Like they didn't really have intentions to just stop talking to you. Life kind of got in the way, and then time went by, and they may have felt a little awkward. They seem to have a lot of respect for you, and they may feel bad about the way things left off, but I don't think that they know how to handle it. So that's why they stopped talking. Like too much time went by. I wouldn't be shocked though if you hear from them at some point over the summer. Sarah, what to expect after the date? There could be communication that comes in. It looks a little slow, but then you may go out again. But it looks like it's a little slow. I wouldn't expect anything to happen fast. Tahart, John's a new guy in my life, just having fun. What could I possibly expect to happen within the next 3 weeks? Communication could pick up. You could be spending time together. You could do something out of the blue, fun and exciting together. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it would be fun. Listen to your intuition. Something should happen over the next 3 weeks that makes you happy. I think you're going to be seeing each other and spending time together. Stacy, if I get the job with the Outland, will it give me what I need to get ahead financially? Will I enjoy it? Yes. Yeah, I think it would be a good opportunity and it would push you ahead financially. Yeah. And I think that you would enjoy it. It would be okay. You'd be fine. Depression, the place that I'm suing for the hurt ankle won't tell me their insurance company name. What should I do? I would have your lawyer take care of it. Like I would have the lawyer, your lawyer contact their lawyer. Or, yeah, I would give it to a lawyer. Sarah, Nick, why did he pull back again? Feels as if the situation is stuck and stagnant. May feel like it goes around in circles and is just like a little exhausted. Feels like it's almost like worn out. Feels like he's like worn out. Sanch for today. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Could be spending time with a Scorpio. An old wound begins to heal and move into the past. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Jean, what is the Virgo not telling me about his divorce? I don't know. I don't know. He's not telling you a lot. Like, the Fool is in reverse, which means there may be a lot that's going on around the situation that he's not discussing. And it may be stuff that he wants to keep private until everything is finished. It looks like there's a long road ahead of him, and it looks like it causes him great anxiety. Rennie, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you should be feeling ambitious and you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to between now and the end of May. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting could be coming in. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Money is coming in. Pallavi, love. Making decisions that are pushing your love life forward. Romance is heating up. You're no longer holding yourself back, and your next relationship could have long-term potential around it. Disappointments have healed and moved into the past, and you're not looking back on the past. You're leveling up and you're moving forward. Success comes in. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and it should be a soulmate connection. New beginning is on the horizon. Jaslyn, is there a possibility for me and Rico to have a friendship? Yes. Hi, Anthony. Nisha, will I miss my period in July? Will I miss my period in July? I don't think so. Lose love, General. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Negativity moves into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around your career, and you could feel like things are moving forward. Tanya, general for the next 5 days. General for the next 5 days. An old wound heals and moves into the past. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Get news that you've been waiting on. Could reconnect with somebody from your past or someone that you haven't seen in a while. You have money coming in. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Lucinda, general for the next 3 weeks. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be planning travel. Something should happen in the next 3 weeks that makes you very happy with the sun. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care comes up important. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Girly, how do most of my neighbors see me? May have a lot of respect for you or see you as genuinely a nice person. May think of you as somebody who's hardworking, stable, sincere. Yeah, pretty good. Titty Bamba, general for the rest of this week. General for the rest of this week. For the rest of this week, making decisions that push your life forward. Listen to your intuition. There's a new beginning on the horizon. Romance looks good if you're currently with someone. If you're not with anyone, you could have somebody new come in that could have long-term potential around them. You have a new journey on the horizon, or something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen. Perseverance pays off. Not a bad rest of the week. Karima, what attracts Sohel to me the most? Conversation or talks? Personality or personality, talks, communication. Looks pretty good. Karima, general for me. General for me. Moving forward towards greener pastures, listen to your intuition. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. A wish comes true around finances improving. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Perseverance pays off. A new journey begins. You're no longer holding yourself back. Romance could heat up with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that you meet through divine timing. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Teddy Bamba. I don't see it yet. Let me do pressure. If I don't have a lawyer because the amount will be small, will they pay me if I can get content insurance company or small claims, or get my friend's lawyer? If I don't have a lawyer because the amount will be small, will they pay me? I don't think that they're just going to pay you if you contact their insurance company. I think you're going to have to either go to small claims court or get a lawyer. Yeah. I don't think that, I don't think if you make a claim to their insurance company, I don't think insurance is going to just pay it out. Titty Bamba, what can I work in to improve my negative work experience? Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to speak up. Make decisions for negativity to move into the past. Life moves forward when you express how you feel. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Making decisions that push your career forward through perseverance. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Make sure you're asking questions. Don't be afraid to repeat questions. And let go of the past. Anything that's happened in the past, don't bring it with you into the future. Davy, general for the next 2 months. A wish comes true around work, school, or business. Things can move forward very quickly, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Making choices that push your life forward, especially when it comes to money and love. You could disconnect from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. You're taking time for yourself. Life comes back into balance. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you have plenty of money coming in. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, and perseverance pays off around business. Jewel, will my dad find out that I dance? I don't see it on the immediate horizon. I don't think you have to worry about it right now. Jewel, what can I do at work to increase my money flow? Well, there's a new beginning on the horizon, and laying down the law, setting up boundaries takes you a place where you're feeling relieved. Explore your options. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Anxiety moves into the past, and you may just be working more. That may be bringing in more money. Jay, why do I find B hard to read sometimes? Because she doesn't know. Okay, she's hard to read because she feels like sometimes you like her, sometimes you don't. She feels like sometimes bless you, things are moving forward, sometimes they're not. So she doesn't know what kind of a vibe to put out. Like sometimes she feels like, well, I don't want to put out a vibe that's too positive because I don't think he really likes me. Like, so she doesn't really know how she feels or what to expect. That's why she's hard to read. Question, which is better, a lawyer or small claims on my own? A lawyer. Karima, does David think about contacting me? He's undecided at best. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him because I think if you reach out to him, he would be receptive. Karima, general around my love life. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you could bring in a new romantic journey. But you may have to let go of negativity or things that are not working in your favor. Then you have new doors that open. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius. Comes in through divine timing, life comes back into balance and you'll feel relief. Don't be afraid to express what you want and need from relationships because you could get it. Cause for celebration comes in, but don't look back on the past. Be ready to move forward. Erica, general from my mom, Evelyn, for June. She may be feeling like going back to school or learning a new area of study, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. She's got the world at her feet. She's got money coming in. She may be feeling a little bit more financially stable and making decisions that push her life forward. She also could be feeling very ambitious and she'll be able to accomplish whatever she sets her mind to in the month of June. She'll disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve her. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. She could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. She also has a Virgo around. Should be a pretty good month. And then general for me for June. Changes for you for the better. Quickly, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Money is coming in like a wish comes true. Finances are improving. Listen to your intuition. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, especially around business. Could be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Karima, why is Sohail hot and cold with his emotions? Because he's like half in the situation, half out of the situation. Things are very out of balance, and he's like, I think he's involved with somebody else. I think there's somebody else around him, and he's like somewhat of a disaster, a little undecided, and he feels like things are unsuccessful. I don't know what the situation is, but it almost feels as if things happened quickly, or like he may have gotten caught up in his emotions when things first started, but now he's feeling like life has come back into balance and he feels a little overwhelmed. So situation looks like it's a little bit stuck. depression, what will the amount be that I get out of it? Under or above 2,500? I think it'll be a little bit under 2,500. I'm Lourdes for work next week. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and things should be moving forward. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could get good news that you've been waiting on. Money comes in and you can have choices and options that come in around work next week. It looks pretty good. Oh, thank you, girlie. Thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Fia, general reading. A wish comes true around work, school, or business. The solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Personal relationships are also functioning better. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries, especially if you think somebody is overstepping, or if you're, you could be expressing your wants and needs in a relationship. You're no longer holding yourself back. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Anthony, what significant things are coming to me from my immigration plan in the next 3 months? You could have money that comes in. The world is at your feet. A new beginning is on the horizon around work, school, or business. And you could get good news that you've been waiting on around business. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lovely. Can you please give me a reading on a fella I met today if he's the one for me? There is no such thing as the one for you. Like, there are millions of people out there that could be for you. You have to make that decision. I can only tell you what the potential is. Does look like there's communication here. It looks like things could come back into balance and things could move forward around communication, but I don't see a committed relationship here, and I can't tell you that somebody that you met today is the perfect person for you, because there's just not one perfect person. There's opportunity for communication and to get to know each other better, so that's positive. Liver for the rest of the week, work-wise. You have money coming in, a new journey begins. You may be feeling like you got some good karma coming back to the workplace. You could get good news that you've been waiting on. Something could make you very happy around work and things can move forward quickly. It should be a good week. V, how does Axel feel about me? Pretty good. May find you to be smart, intelligent. You have a wish around this situation. May think that you're genuinely a nice person, somebody who's happy, pleasant to be around, and somebody who's attractive. Somebody who's grounded, stable, down to earth, but strong and confident. Pretty good. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Mel, did the event that the Scorpio is telling me about with the woman actually happen, or is he lying? Did the event that the Scorpio is telling me about with the woman actually happen? Cards say yes, it did happen. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for yet? Jay, how B will react to me if I asked her out on a date? I think it would be positive. It looks like perseverance pays off and she would be happy and a decision would be made that moves things forward. Pretty good. Karima, when I sweet talk Sohel, do I touch his emotions? Sometimes. Sun and Moon, my apologies. Did I miss? What will be the outcome if I reach out to H for mentorship? I didn't answer this one. I think if you reach out, I think it would be positive. Making a decision that pushes your life forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anybody else here have an answer for? Vicky, do you see P and I meeting up again this month? You could. You got about a 33% chance, yes. That's it. Okay, then I will wrap it up and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, Avery doesn't have school, so we should be home. Hopefully I'll get on in the afternoon. Maybe around 2. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here this evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.